Hey everybody, Jason Huerkamp here at the Huerkamp Home Group, and today we are at Alamagnant Park right here in Apple Valley, Minnesota. The park actually technically borders on Burnsville and Apple Valley, but we are standing in the Apple Valley part. And we're going to go through today all things Apple Valley has to offer for those people hoping to move to this beautiful city. It looks like we're in a forest right now, and that's how close you can get to nature if you choose to move to Apple Valley, Minnesota. Before we get started, we are a real estate team, so if you have any real estate needs, you can just get onto our Google contact form right below in the description, and we'll be happy to help you out with all of those needs. Additionally, it does us a huge help if you smash that like button, hit that bell for notifications, or hit that little red banner just to subscribe to our channel. It'll help us get great information out to people like yourselves, and that's what we're here for, is we want to be advisors and teachers and advocates for your real estate needs. So we really greatly appreciate your support. And now let's get into everything Apple Valley. So let's get some general information about Apple Valley. So the city is located south of Minneapolis and St. Paul, and it's kind of south, right dead center between the two of them. So with that, we're about a 20 to 30 minute drive to downtown, depending on traffic and whether or not you're going to use your HOV pass or your Min pass. But ultimately, the time that it takes to get to work is fairly light, only about 26 minutes on average for any resident of Apple Valley. So your neighboring cities are going to be Rosemount, Eagan, Burnsville, and Lakeville. The population currently in Apple Valley sits at about 55,000 people, and believe it or not, there's a super high home ownership rate of almost 80%. So there's about 21,000 households sitting in Apple Valley with a median income of almost $90,000 and an average home value right at $400,000. So the housing market is always very active in Apple Valley. So if you're looking to buy or sell or move to the city, hit us up, send us a DM, and we'd be happy to help you out in any way we can. So notable attractions in Apple Valley, I think first and foremost is the Minnesota Zoo. The Minnesota Zoo is a fantastic zoo. It's not your regular kiddie zoo. We have lions and tigers and bears, oh my, along with all sorts of other reptiles, mammals, you name it, you can find it at the zoo. Additionally, at the zoo, they have a great amphitheater, and at the amphitheater, you can have everything from country to classical to rock and roll artists. So it's a fantastic place to go and listen to music. Another great venue and attraction to Apple Valley is the Apple Valley Aquatic Center, and it has really something for every age. Younger kids can enjoy the splash pad. It also has a fantastic pool for older people looking to get in swimming activities. And by older, I just mean someone that's not a kid, but maybe everybody's a kid at heart, I guess. Definitely check into the zoo and the aquatic center in Apple Valley before you move here, because they'll probably give you another reason to come to Apple Valley. So everybody loves food, and Apple Valley has everything that you could really look for in a foodie paradise. From really good steakhouses right down to great burger places and anything in between. Farmer and the Fishmonger is a really good steakhouse / seafood place. They've only been open for about a year and a half, but fantastic food. I've been there a couple times myself. From there, we have places that are new, like the Hawaii Poke Bowl, which is a blend of Hawaiian and Asian inspired food. So if you're looking to get your eat on after a nice day at the zoo or one of the many parks that we have, try out one of the many restaurants we have here in Apple Valley, and I can almost guarantee you that you won't be disappointed. So along with the parks, there's actually 6 decent sized lakes in Apple Valley where you can take your kid fishing off a pier, go fishing yourself. bring your dog to run. I mean, that's the thing too, that like a lot of the parks in Apple Valley are going to have places where you can let your four-legged friend go out and stretch its legs, catch a ball, toss a frisbee, what have you. So the lakes include Alamagnet, Cobblestone, Farquhar, Keller, Lac Lavon, and Long Lake. Most of the lakes have housing opportunities right around the lake, and they also have typically fairly extensive trail systems and parks like we're standing in right here, right around the lake. So you can take and enjoy a night, a day, during the week. Just go out, do some boating, fishing, kayaking, you know, whatever you're looking to do on these beautiful lakes. So believe it or not, Apple Valley actually has 51 different parks, including right behind me, Alamagnet Lake. There's so many recreational opportunities that you're going to have in the city, from hiking trails to biking, cross-country ski trails. There really is something for everyone. There's even skating rinks. There's a ton of playgrounds that are at the various parks. We have disc golf courses, and athletic fields abound, especially softball fields. It seems like they're a dime a dozen here in Apple Valley. So if you're looking for one of those adult softball leagues, sometimes they're not as much softball as maybe some other things, but if you're looking for one of those leagues, you definitely can find it in Apple Valley. So transportation, you're trying to figure out, like, how am I going to get around Apple Valley? Well, let me tell you, there's a ton of different ways that you can get around. First and foremost, you know, everybody in Minnesota seems like they have a car because, quite frankly, things are fairly spread apart in Minnesota. Additionally to that, we have the Minnesota Valley Transit Authority, which actually has a hub down here that you can park your car for free, you can hop on a bus, and you really can get yourself anywhere in the Twin Cities, whether it be going to Eagan, Prior Lake, Minneapolis, St. Paul. You can get yourself almost anywhere with the bus system. So it's a great way to get around if you don't want to, you know, have the car or hop in the car and you just want to be a little bit greener for the environment. Hop on one of the buses and you can get pretty much anywhere in the greater Twin Cities area. So Apple Valley has two different school districts that make up the vast majority of the city. The majority of people go to the Rosemount Apple Valley Eagan Independent School District, also known as School District 196. From there, the next largest school district in all of Apple Valley is District 191, or the Burnsville-Eagan Savage School District. So, you know, overall, Apple Valley has plenty of things to do, places to see, the zoo, all of the various parks we have. There's a ton of opportunity to live a very well-rounded and full life here just in the city limits of Apple Valley, let alone venturing out to all of the surrounding suburbs. So if you're looking to buy or sell, or just have a general real estate question, you know, hit us up with a DM, shoot us a message on the Google form provided down below in the description. And you know, thanks for watching and tuning in to Living in Minneapolis, Minnesota, because without you and your support, we really couldn't keep these videos going. So we're really, really grateful for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.